What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Roundtable Challenge, presented here by Blackwater Suds. Use promo code Deep Racing, get yourself 10% off as these guys are out here putting down some hot laps. Let's see what they're able to do right now. Greg Wood at the top of the charts. Let me change it to best time. He's out there with a 24.31, but E-Step on his heels with a 24.31 also. I mean, we got to be down to the hundred or thousandths of a second. Yeah, they're down to a thousandth of a second, but they're real close in time. See what they're able to do is they got about 1 minute. We got a couple fill-in drivers, as we seen Kevin Gibney. We know him from KMM, filling in for somebody's shoes. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Hackney. Is he filling in for Hackney? He's filling in for somebody here tonight. Spencer Teal, he's out here filling in for Hackney. The TikTok number 20. That's funny. Oh, who else we got out here? Anybody else new? No, everybody else is our usual. There's E-Step out here, stepping it out a little bit. So Al says it's slick. Well, we're seeing that out of these guys. They've been real snappy. A whole lot of people. Let's just take a look. I know normally I don't bring up the UI, but just let's see how brutal it is for these guys. Johnny G has 33 incident points. Ron Morris 26. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of incident points. Oh, okay. So Gibney is actually a late ad. And we've added a seventh race and a drop week. Yeah, I vaguely saw some of that earlier. But hopefully the tires kick in as they run some laps as we're going to heat race number 1. Remember, guys, it's a random poll. We got Kyle Harbin starting on the pole. Al Denny starting second. Greg Wood starting third. John Garrett starting fourth. Slide Job Scott starting fifth. Nathan E-Step starting sixth. Spencer Teal in seventh. Angel starting in that eighth position. Kevin Gibney starting in ninth. Johnny G starting 10th. Christopher Pendle starting 11th. And Ron Morris will be rounding out the field in this first heat race of 2 here tonight. So we are lucky enough that Southern Grown put on this series some of the best drivers from some of the leagues that we cover here on MDI TV, Deep Racing, Southern Grown, KMM, and just about anybody else that you might see on here could end up in this series. Definitely a good class of cars here as they're lining up in the pit road and getting ready to go out for pace laps. Guys, let me know what you think. Who do you think's going to win? As we are going to be going to the ticker because that's going to tell us the right stuff. Time. So we got 2 10-minute heats. Remember, the second heat is inverted from how they finish in the first heat. And then in the feature, the top 2 from the second heat will be going to the end of the field and have to race their way up. Kyle Harbin wasn't quite where he wanted to be. He was about a 10th off at the end of practice. We're going to see what he's able to do as I was talking to him before the race. He's trying to get some heat in those tires, take advantage of having nobody in front of him. Hoping this thing sticks. We might have a wild first lap here as this track and these cars could be an interesting combination. Definitely an interesting combination. A slick combination, a sideways combination. Let's take a look. Let's see. Can I see the weather? The weather out there tonight, it's 71 degrees. Is it going to tell the track? No. Is it going to tell me the track temperature is only 73 degrees right now? So we'll see. We'll see how those track temperatures affect the way these guys run here tonight. And see if maybe the track temperatures goes down with the sun going down. Maybe it'll cool off. and give these guys a little bit more grip as the night goes on. As you can see the sun disappearing in the background. We'll check the temperatures after heat race number 1, going into heat race number 2. Green flag's about to come out.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. 10 minutes here. Let's see how many of them we can get under green. Kyle Harbin jumps out front as it looks like Angel had a little tire spin early on. He's able to collect it, get back in line, and we got Al up on the high side, just kind of trying to gather confidence in the car. I mean, when you're in with these other cars, this track is fairly fast. I mean, there's going to be some aero situations. Having other cars around you can make the back end loose. As right now, Greg Wood and Kyle Harbin driving away from the field. Denny falling the wrong way. Here comes Slide Job Scott. Can he win 2 in a row? Can he take both wins? Race 1 and race 2, or are we going to get somebody new like Kyle Harbin or Greg Wood in the winner's circle? Here comes Greg Wood on the outside. He's been looking fast. Can he keep it straight? That's going to be the key today in that number 13. Definitely was not comfortable with the car going into the turn there. Fell back in line. These guys are starting to get the hang of things, letting the heat get in the tires. Getting the heat in the tires. It's going to be huge here today as Greg Wood looks back to the outside and Kyle Harbin shuts the door, leaves the bottom open. Thought about coming down, but realized Greg was there. Side by side through 1 and 2. Will Greg get it down the back straightaway? It's a drag race and Greg Wood to the lead. Greg Wood in the lead, Kyle Harbin in second. You're getting there, Aaron. You'll be joining one of these times. Right now we got Nathan Eastep working on the back of John Garrett. Can he get around him? Denny all the way back to 6th. Oh, we got a wreck down to the inside. Harbin and Greg Wood, they get turned back around. No caution flag. Let's see what happened exactly there. Harbin coming up on Greg. Does he slide into Greg? Greg gets loose. Then they get together because Harbin got the run. Both down into the inside wall. Let's go back to the point. Both those guys to the back of the pack. That puts Slide Job Scott up in the front. Nathan Eastep hunting him down. This looks like the end of last race. Well, except reverse. And this is a heat. But the last race, Slide Job Scott had to hunt Nathan Eastep down, gave him a little bump and run. Eastep tried to return the favor. It just wasn't enough, and Slide Job Scott comes across the line for the win. It was one heck of a race last week as John Garrett is on the heels of Eastep. 7 minutes into this one. L now up to the 4th position, seems to have the grip under the tires and gaining ground on John Garrett. Meanwhile, in the back, here comes Chris up underneath Spencer Teal in that Hackney mobile. Can he get around him? Side by side down the front straightaway. Oh, we got another one. Johnny G slides down to the grass. No harm, no foul. As it looks like Chris is going to go ahead and take that 5th position. Spencer Teal back to 6th. Yellow flag is out for that incident with John Garrett. I guess I figured just enough people had gotten around. Let's get everybody bunched back up. Tires cooled down and see where everybody's at. Let's see how the track temperature may have changed just from that few minutes of running. Track temperature is still about the same, but it's 1 degree cooler out. So we may be seeing a gain of grip here if they continue. 84% humidity. So we may see a gain in grip here as the night goes on and the sun goes down. Already dropping 1 degree. It's pretty impressive in a short amount of time. This isn't mine. This one is one that Deep Racing does. I just broadcast it for him. but it's a pretty good series. So what they did is they took some of the top guys from each of the series, KMM, Southern Grown, and Deep Racing, and then just about anybody who races on my channel, but mainly from those three groups. And they put them in the series. They made some team captains essentially and said, hey, pick your drivers. I think it went a little off of what they meant for it to do, but still pretty cool series. So we are 11 laps in. We got about 4.5 minutes to the first heat race. They will invert them and do it all over again for 10 minutes, and then on to the feature here tonight. Let's see. Are the pace lights going to go out this time by? They do not. So let's see if we can go ahead and pull Slide Job Scott into the booth. Scott, James in the booth, get a copy. Oops. You are server muted. Scott, James in the booth, get a copy. I guess Scott is busy right now. We're not going to talk to him. Let's go ahead and send him back to the deep racing room. No talking to Scott. Scott doesn't like me. Let's see where Gibney is. Gibney's up to the 9th position. He's trying to get used to these cars and these people. Doesn't want to make too much noise. We'll see where things end up. Let's see, who else do we have? Well, we're going to go green this time by, so I'm not going to bring anybody in. Maybe on the next caution or in the break, we'll go ahead and bring somebody in for a quick little interview. As we are going to have less than 3 minutes left when they go back green flag racing. I'm curious how much these guys are going to really duke it out here with 2.5 minutes left to this heat race. Pace car's about to pull off, coming out of turn 4 here.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Slide Job Scott trying to get away. Oh, look at Angel making a bold move there. Slide Job Scott can't seem to get away from his teammate, Nathan Eastep, as they've raced down the back straightaway and into 3 and 4. Can they all? Oh, Chris got down on the apron. How did he save that one? SRX. Yeah, they're it's kind of like that. Tony Stewart and what's his name's series. So Eastep to the lead. Here comes Al Denny as we got the top 3 all deep racing drivers, and Scott trying to work his way up into the top 5. John Garrett in 4th. Angel gets the wall. Oh, and we got more contact as Angel gets down into Spencer Teal. Somehow they keep it straight for the most part. Spencer Teal hit again and spun around. Will we get a caution as we got 1 minute left? No. Spencer Teal's going to get it facing back the right way. He'll be starting on the pole of the next one as they invert. Nathan Eastep up in the front, driving away from Slide Job Scott. This Slide Job Scott's got a mirror full of Alfred Denny, and here comes John Garrett on their heels. Top 4 all close together as they slide through 3 and 4, almost literally. Nathan Eastep doesn't get the white flag yet. They got at least one more lap, I believe. As these guys are going to battle it out for these points. And this will be the back of the next one. Chris up to the top 5. So we got 4 deep racing drivers in the top 5. Here's Kevin. Kyle made his way back up to the 7th position, and Greg Wood in 8th. Ron Morris in 9th. Johnny G in 10th. Angel in 11th. And Spencer Teal in 12th. As they're going to be coming to the checkered flag. Nathan Estep looking to take heat race number 1. Coming through 3 and 4. Can he keep it straight? Oh, L catches the wall. Coming out of 4. That's going to give John Garrett the 3rd spot. Oh, tough luck. It's Nathan, Scott, John, L, Kevin. Got up to 5th. What a run. Chris in 6th. Kevin in 7th. Or Kyle in 7th. Greg Wood in 8th. Ron Morris in 9th. Johnny G in 10th. Angel in 11th. And Spencer Teal rounds out the field, man. That's the end of heat race number 1. Is they're going to line them up for heat race number 2. It's going to be opposite of how they just finished. We will go through the starting grid. Spencer Teal on the pole. Angel on the outside. Johnny G starting in that 3rd spot. Ron Morris in the 4th. Greg Wood in 5th. Kyle Harbin in 6th. Christopher Pendle in 7th. And Kevin Gibney in 8th. Alfred Denny in 9th. John Garrett in 10th. Slide Job Scott in 11th. And Nathan's going to be rounding out the field in that 12th position. Let's check on the weather after all that. Still 70 degrees. And the track is 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is 4 miles per hour. And, yeah. Humidity, the humidity is 84%. That's up there. Pulling out of the pits. These guys are going to get ready to race for 10 more minutes once again. So do you think one of those guys can come from the back and win this one, or you think they're going to be there's just too many cars to pass? Let me know in the chat what you think. Do you think he steps quick enough to get through the field? He definitely was the class of the field there, but I'll tell you what, Greg Wood was fast, and he's got a new number 13 machine there. He's probably going to try and make his way up through the field, looking pretty good here tonight. So Spencer Teal filling it for Keith Hackney, down starting on the pole in that TikTok number 69K machine. Go ahead, pull this up. Let's see how these guys do with these fresh tires. They just got used to doing a bunch of laps on some nice and toasty ones with some grip. Let's see if it affects how they start. Well, he was until he got hit in the last one. So he's starting on the pole this one because he got wrecked and finished last in the last one. Angel got a little squirrely and got into him twice. But I have faith in Spencer. Spencer's pretty quick wherever we go. He seems to figure the cars out as the pace truck is off.
Green flag, green flag.
It really is. Spencer spins the tires. That causes a checkup with Johnny G. He almost runs into the back of him. Spencer up into the door of Angel as, Greg Wood cooks Johnny G. We got a big wreck down the back straightaway. Yellow flag is out. All kinds of checkup when Spencer Teal spun the tires. Greg kind of looking for a way to go as they got a big run. And that just got him into Johnny G and took out the field. That's crazy. Did E-Step get through that one without any damage? These things are tanks. They take a pretty good licking. So, I mean, they don't have to go in and get a fast repair. These things, for a little bit of dings and dents, these things are pretty tough. We'll pull the ticker across the top so we can see how much time is left. 9 minutes left to this one. We are already pacing for the first time. Oh, you saw it. Yep. You probably saw. Yep. So Spencer Teal's in that Hackney number 69K. Filling in for Keith Hackney as we've seen all two. We saw a great race with Hackney on Tuesday. Guys, make sure tomorrow you guys come and check out Hammer Down Racing League as they will be running the ARCA cars tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we got the Pro Big Block Modifieds running at Limaland. That's going to be a great show. If you guys missed Tuesday's show with the Dirt Big Block Modifieds, you need to go back and watch it. It was one of the best races I have ever seen on iRacing. And we're going to do it again on Tuesday. You don't want to miss it if it's even remotely as good as the race we had at Charlotte, Dirt Charlotte. You do not want to miss that race. And we will be going live at around 8:10 p.m. on Tuesday night. Always a good show with those guys. Some of the best guys on dirt. Definitely the best guys in the dirt modifieds in that race. Man, I don't know. Maybe young Caleb Durgan could go ahead and pull out a win, and and the student becomes the teacher. We're gonna find out Tuesday night. So Spencer Teal will be lining up on the inside again. I don't know if anybody had to take fast repairs, but we got Johnny G. He'll be starting at the back of the pack. Chris Pendle in the back. Kevin's got some damage this time. He probably should have taken a fast repair. Nathan Eastep, he's got damage on the front. Nope, that's not him. He's looking pretty clean. In the ninth, Slide Job Scott's got some damage. As these guys are lining up to go 2 by 2 and go green flag race on next time by. We're going to have about 6 minutes of racing when these guys take the green flag. Spencer starting on the inside. Can he keep from spinning the tires this time? Tire spin was definitely an issue on the last restart. Let's see if he can keep that thing under him this time. Pace car's about to pull off. Coming out of turn 4. And these guys are going to take the green flag. Spencer sits back. Don't jam on the gas. Green flag as Spencer takes off. Angel was sleeping. Angel sleeping at the wheel. Holds up that top line. These guys are going to go backwards as we got contact in the back. These guys had nowhere to go. Kyle Harbin and as one of the big losers on that one, being stuck behind Angel. Sure he wasn't happy as we got Spencer and Ron side by side for the lead. Oh, Garrett gets turned. Will that bring out the caution? Caution flag is out. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to John Garrett there. Oh, Chris just barely clips his back. Oh, Harbin up into the wall. And Johnny G slams in the back of Garrett. He had to feel like a dang pinball. Tough luck for John Garrett there as Chris got in the back of him. These bumpers do not line up very well, so a little bumping can easily send somebody around. Right now, Spencer Teal looking pretty good, not having to worry about too much under these pace laps. Remember, this is timed, so the longer they're under caution, the less he's got to defend. As we have about 4 minutes left to this second heat race as these guys have been duking it out. Here's the big question. Are they going to be able to make it to the end of the feature? Or are we going to have some beat-up looking cars racing at the end? let's go ahead and pull in. Those guys are in the pits. Who is a big gainer right now? Yeah, we're going to let these guys race and figure things out. We will bring somebody in during the warm-up. Maybe we'll bring in one of our winners from the heat races, since we tried to talk to Scott earlier, but he was muted, so we weren't able to talk to him. Guys, what do you think about this racing? What do you think about these cars? I know this is a new track to a lot of these guys, new car for a lot of these guys, so I know we're struggling a little bit right here to get some green flag laps, but they did this in the heat races last week, and then we had an absolutely amazing feature race, so very likely that's going to happen again here tonight. Who's your favorite? Put it down in the chat, as we still got at least 2 more laps of pacing, as the pace lights are still on that truck. Maybe, yeah, these are some long pace laps. We're going to go back racing, probably with about a minute and a half left to this heat. As we are 2 minutes away from the end of this heat race now. So if they can go green, we'll probably get about 3 or 4 good green flag laps. Let's see what happens. Are they going to go green this next time by? Are the pace lights off? They are. So we're going to look at to go green this time by. They're going to line them up side by side. Roadblock Ron on the high side. Spencer Teal down low. Greg Wood sitting in that 3rd spot. And Angel sitting in 4th. Slide job Scott in 5th. And Chris Pendle sitting in that 6th position. Remember, he owes Greg one. Alfred Denny in 7th. And Nathan Eastep in 8th. These guys haven't had a chance to race yet and move their way up. So, incidents have helped some of these guys out. Let's see if we can get some green flag laps and see what these guys are able to do. We're going to have less than 1 minute to race when they go back green, as the pace truck's going to pull off coming out of turn 4. Past that Sunoco fuel sign. Pace car truck is going to dive off, and we're going to go green flag racing.
Green.
Spencer Teal is going to get on that loud pedal and shoot them down into turn 1. Side by side for the lead. 30 seconds left. Oh, Angel trying to take it underneath of Morris. The side's better of it. He stays in line. Greg Wood up underneath Angel. Can he get the spot? Down into 3 and 4. Angel coming down the track. Rod Morris to the outside of Spencer. Can't quite get there. He's going to cut underneath them. Meanwhile, they're 3 wide behind him. Kevin has an issue. He's off the track in the back. He's got turned around. Spencer Teal still in the lead. And here comes Nathan Easta. 3 wide for 4th. Down the back straightaway and into turn 3 and 4. Greg Wood dives it almost into the back Angel. Coming out of turn 4. Who's it going to be? Spencer Teal's going to take the wood. Roadblock Ron. Oh, man. Angel gets 3rd. Nathan gets 4th. Chris in 5th. Greg in 6th. Slide job Scott in 7th. Alfred Denny in 8th. Kyle Harvin in 9th. And, then it goes away on me. Wow. All right. Let's go ahead and bring it in. Spencer Teal. Spencer James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing tonight? You got me?
Oh, hold on. Now talk.
I'll talk.
I forget when I don't talk to anybody for a while, my headset goes to sleep if there's no noise coming.
No worries.
Man,
No worries.
Yeah, I think that you had to feel good about all those caution flags. Definitely made it a little easier holding off those guys.
Yeah, I did. That's probably the only way I was going to get that win, but I'll take it. Well, I guess Keith will take it, so that kind of helps him. But it was pretty good little run there. First heat was a little rough though.
Yeah, I know you ended up a pinball when you and Angel got together, but that
Yeah.
puts you in the position to win this one. Anything you learned from there that you're gonna take into the future, like staying out of trouble?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. But I think one of it is just being easy on the throttle, and because it's probably about 10 laps in or so. I mean, it starts to get really touchy, and you've got to really uh, treat that gas pedal like it's got an egg underneath it. So you just got to be nice and easy with it.
Well, even
So
even at the beginning of these things, because it looked like you spun the tires a little bit on that initial start for the second heat.
yeah, yeah, cold tires definitely plays a big deal. But uh, like I said, once they start heating up and get a little heat in them, it gets a little better. But all depends how hard you drive it. It just kind of overheats them, and then so you really, especially this long run here, you're gonna have to really take care of it. So, but it's kind of hard when everybody's full bore the whole time. So just to kind of keep up, but it'll be interesting tonight. We'll see. We're here to get some points and just have a good time as always.
Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to before I send you off to get some heat, some practice?
Well, just I guess thank Keith for letting me drive in his car. I know he's over running a dirt race trying to win some money over there, and I think he's running his father's one of his old paint schemes. So good luck to him, and hopefully next race I'll get to run my own car. So, but we'll see. But other than that, just thank everybody for having us.
Well, go out there and have a good time and try and grab yourself a win.
We'll do our best, man. Thank you.
No problem. All right, so that's our second heat winner. As I'm going to leave you with some of this action, and I'll be right back. All right, it's time for tonight's main event. I'm in danger. Right, Angel? Starting. Well, won't be starting on the pole. Spencer Teal and Ron Morris will be going to the back-to-back because that's how they roll here. Top two finishers from the last heat start at the back. So it's going to be Angel starting on the pole. Nathan starting in second. Christopher Pendle starting in fifth. Or starting in third. Wow. Greg Wood starting in fourth. Slide Job Scott starting in fifth. L starting in sixth. Kyle Harbin starting in seventh. Johnny G starting in eighth. And then John Garrett starting in 11th. Kevin Gibney and ninth. And Kevin Gibney starting 10th. And then we will have Ron Morris and Spencer Teal starting at the back of the pack as they're making their way back there now. All right, guys, let's get ready for some racing. Who are your picks out there? Let me know in the chat. Should be a wild one here tonight. Should be wild. We are going to have... How many laps? How many laps we got tonight? 75 laps here tonight. Let's check the weather. Let's see if it's come down any. It is still 70 degrees, but track temperature has gone down to 72 degrees. It'll be interesting to see the CRX, is it? That Tony Stewart League. That's kind of what they're doing. But same concept. It's like that type of league, yes. So the temperatures have gone down 1 degree. But they're doing all short tracks. IROC was all big tracks, but that would be great. Do all restrictor plate tracks, big tracks, type tracks. Like a championship series, the 4 tracks like they used to do with IROC. That would be pretty cool. So Angel's going to be starting on the pole. Nathan on the outside. Let's see as these guys battle it out. As we are going to run 75 laps here tonight. Pace truck is off, and these guys are going to get the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Angel on the loud pedal. Nathan Estep on the high side. Let's see if these guys can keep it straight through 1 and 2. Estep's going to send it on the high side. Angel stuck down low. Oh, going to be a drag race down the back straightaway that I think Estep's going to win as Angel has to back way off going into the turn. Here comes Chris and Scott. Poor Angel surrounded by all deep racing. Might have to talk about doing something like that. That would be cool. Estep in the lead. Here comes Chris. Here comes Kyle Harbin and that Teal. Number 34 making moves to the outside. Can he make up some ground? He's got Greg Wood in tow. As Greg moves to the bottom, almost hits Alfred Denny. These guys are keeping it much straighter than they were in the first heat race. As Greg Wood looks to the bottom to make it 3 wide. Can't quite get there. But he is going to nose it up underneath Angel. Side by side. And he's going to fall back in line. Here comes Angel fighting back on the outside. So many different ways these lines work here as Greg Wood is getting that bottom out. He gets loose. Saves it, but gets loose. He's going to have to battle Alfred Denny for that 6th position as he slipped back a little bit from that little slip up. And here comes Kevin in that orange number 31 trying to make his way up to the field. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead. Chris up underneath Estep. Estep's going to win that lap. And look at Slide Job Scott. He's looking to win 2 in a row. Scott's going to think about taking it 3 wide between his teammates. He thinks better of it. And here comes Harbin. Harbin sitting in that 4th position up underneath Slide Job Scott. As Scott looks to make it 3 wide again. They're going to close that door as they almost bang out of the turn. Nathan Estep's going to win that lap as Slide Job Scott's going to look to take 2nd. Side by side now for 2nd as Scott gets a little squirrely coming off the turn. but he's not going to lose that much momentum. He's going to keep in it. Greg Wood up underneath Angel again. Let's see if I can scroll it out a little bit. Coming out of turn 4, he's looking to take that 5th position. He's going to have it probably coming out of turn 2. As Pendle's strong on that inside. Here comes Greg Wood. Can he get past him? As Harbin gets loose coming out of 2. Greg's gonna just barely, no, he can't clear Angel. Angel's gonna get back up next to him. We'll go back and watch a little bit closer version of that as these guys are really dicing it up as Harbin dives down low. Harbin to the inside of Chris. Can he get around him? A slide job. Scott's trying to pass to the lead. Slide job. Scott for the lead. Up underneath E-Step. Diving down into turn 3. Can he clear him? Here comes Harbin for 3rd. Almost tries to pull the slide job on Chris. They stay out of each other. Here's Greg Wood. Greg Wood's pulled himself up in it as it looks like Scott's going to go to the point. Slide job. Scott to the point as we are 9 laps in. And Harbin closes the door on Greg Wood. But Greg Wood goes low. He's going to try and take 4th from Kyle Harbin. These guys only get 1 set of tires. They got to be easy on them. Oh, Harbin up into the wall. Nothing but a scratch on the side of that number 34. No big deal. As Chris is stuck up into the wall. But he drops all the way to the back. He's back to 8th position and slides down in place. Back up to the front. Can Nathan Eastep get back to Scott? And here comes Greg Wood putting the pressure on them. Down into 1 and 2. Slide job Scott feeling pretty comfortable. Nathan Eastep not so much as Greg Wood is closing the gap. Harbin right behind him. The closer trying to figure out these super lates. Looking pretty good early. Greg Wood down to the inside of Eastep. Can he make the pass work? He can't clear him as that outside is really starting to come in as these tires wear in. Take a look at the weather. How's it changing? Still currently all the same conditions as the start. Slide job Scott to the point. Nathan Eastep in second as Greg Wood looks under him again. Can he get a run? Off of turn 4. No, it looked like the nose got a little loose on him there. As he might have had a little push, but he's going to dive it into 1 and 2. Greg Wood up underneath Eastep. Can he get it past him? As these cars have been ultra loose off of 2. Stays up underneath them. Can he send it into 3 and 4 and close the door? Down on the inside, he slides up and he takes that 2nd spot. Harbin looking to do the same thing, now up underneath Eastep. Can Greg Wood dig in on slide job Scott and take the lead as he was ultra fast in heat race number 1, but got loose and him and Harbin got together. Harbin up to 3rd. Greg Wood digging in on that number 22 machine. Can he get there? He is definitely closing the gap as we got 14 laps completed. Greg Wood going to try and dive it down underneath slide job Scott and drag race off of turn 2. Scott up into the wall. That's going to help Greg Wood. Greg Wood's going to go to the lead. Here comes Harbin following him. Can they stay off each other as they get loose coming off of turn 4? Scott's going to try and dive back underneath Greg Wood. Can he get back around him as they're side by side through 1 and 2? Slide job Scott gets the spot underneath. They're going to drag race down 3 and 4 as Harbin gets the wall. And they hit doors. Slide job Scott sideways. Somehow he saves it. What a save by that number 22. Greg Wood in the lead as he slammed Scott. Ooh, Angel had an issue. Didn't even see that. Saw Morris had an issue. Let's see what it looks like. Look at this save by Scott. What a save by that number 22. Back up to the front. Can Harbin reel in Greg Wood as we are 17 laps complete. Kyle Harbin in second as we got a battle for third as Alfred Denny. His tires are coming to him. He's up underneath Nathan Eastep as maybe Eastep ran it a little too hard early and wore out those tires, or maybe he's just thinking about saving. Almost 1/4 of the way through this one. Well, about 1/4, almost 1/3 of the way through this one. When will they have to pit? When will they pit? As Chris is up underneath Al now. Chris is going to go for that 4th position. As Al wasn't able to complete the pass on Eastep, Chris said, I'm going to pass you and go for it. As he gets a little loose coming off of turn 4, he's able to keep it together. Look at here. We got newcomer rookie Kevin Gibney in his first race, making his way up to the 7th position. Slide Job Scott on his heels. Can he catch him? Back up to the front. Greg Wood still has the lead. Kyle Harbin in second as these guys are driving away. Nathan Eastep in third. Chris in fourth. Al in fifth. John Garrett trying to reel him in. And here comes Slide Job Scott in that pink number 22 trying to get up underneath Gibney. Gibney Jr. dives it down in through 3 and 4 as he's trying to protect. He pushes up the track. Oh, he's lucky. Scott got loose. Kind of evened it out there. Right now, everybody is single file as we got a battle for the lead. Kyle Harbin to the lead. Greg Wood's going to cross him over, dive back underneath them. Side by side, can they stay off each other? Out of turn 4, Harbin loose. Saves it. Greg Wood's going to lead that lap. Greg Wood goes back to the point, but Harbin's fighting back on the high side. Can he get even coming out of turn 2? As Greg shuts the door, Harbin's going to jump back underneath him. Down into turn 3. Harbin sends it. Wow, he just sends it in there as they're side by side off of 4. Harbin loose. Who's going to lead this lap? Greg Wood leads it again. Still side by side into 1 and 2. Can Harbin get the advantage since he was further up next to him? Out of turn 2, and they're just going to be drag race into 3 and 4. Can Harbin lead a lap? Greg Wood says no. Harbin says yes. Drag race out of turn 4. Who's going to lead this lap? It's going to be Greg Wood again. Harbin's going to fall back in place as we're going to be 1/3 of the way through. This time by Harbin dives back under Wood. Greg Wood and Kyle Harbin drag racing down the back straightaway for the lead. Down into 3 and 4. Harbin sends it down. Can he get the drive off? Side by side out of 4. Greg Wood's going to get that drive off the high side and lead that lap. Harbin falls back in place. Harbin's going to stay up a little bit higher this time. Then he's going to dive down to the bottom coming out of 2. They're going to drag race down the back straight. Hey, no, Harbin decides to jump back in line. Greg Wood shuts the door from the low line. Harbin tries to dig it a little bit lower. They're going to come off of 4 side by side again. No, Harbin's going to go back up in line. Greg Wood in the lead. Harbin in second. Harbin trying to dig back on the bottom side again. It can't quite get there. Move further back. Everybody else is pretty much single file. This is the battle, which is great because it's for the lead. Wood on the high side. Wood gets loose. Harbin gets underneath him. He's going to take the lead. Kyle Harbin to the lead as Greg Wood got loose. Pushing it on that high side as Angel comes out the pits. Kyle Harbin. Greg Wood. Greg Wood's trying to dig back in on him. Meanwhile, these guys are all nose to tail trying to, I guess, draft their way up to the front. I wonder if that works in these here. These guys have a huge lead on the rest of the field. Well, not a huge lead, but they do have a lead. But this battling is going to allow those guys to catch up. It looks like Greg Wood is falling back and Harbin's pulling away. Let's see what the lap times are this time. 25-5, 25-6, 25-5, 25-6. Everybody's running pretty close laps, 25-5, 25-5. So everybody all kind of on the same. 25-3 by Slide Job Scott. He's the fastest car on the track right now. Go back to the gaps. Let's go check out Slide Job Scott as he's going to be making his way up through the field. He's made his way up to Al. He's going to jump underneath Al into 1 and 2. Can he get around? Meanwhile, Garrett up underneath Christopher. Garrett's going to fall in line. Slide Job Scott's trying to get around his teammate, Alfred Denny. Can he do it? Kyle Harbin almost out to a 1 second lead over Greg Wood. 2 seconds back to Eastup. Able to take it easy now. Save those tires. Eastup leading the second group. Everybody else kind of in line. Kevin Gibney trying to stay out of trouble. First appearance in the series. Johnny G in 9th. Spencer Teal running in 10th. Ron Morrison 11th. And Angel is a lap down at least in that 12th position. Kyle Harbin on the point, pulling away from the field. It looks like the battle is shaking up for third. Chris down underneath Eastup. Can he clear him coming out of 4? No, he gets loose. Down into the grass. Chris Pendle slides. Saves it. No caution. What a save out of Chris. He's going to lose a ton of time, but he doesn't lose the car. Harbin in the lead. Greg Wood in second. Nathan Eastup in third. As here is Denny and Scott side by side. John Garrett behind them. Oh, we got smoke up in front. What was that? I don't know what happened there. I saw smoke. Maybe it was from a grill. As they're side by side for this 4th position. Al's got it. Scott wants it. Scott gets into the wall. Al's going to keep that 4th position. As Angel has issues again. Maybe that's what we saw. As he spins coming off of turn 2. Kyle Harbin leading. Greg Wood in second. As we are just about halfway. Nathan Eastup in that 3rd position. Slide Job Scott. He's going to take the 4th. And look at Kevin. Kevin's making his way up through the field as these tires start to wear. Angel's still spinning. Coming off of 2. Kyle Harbin in first. Greg Wood in second still. As we saw Angel spinning in front of these guys. He's definitely struggling here tonight in that number 90 machine. So we are halfway through this time by. Halfway through, no cautions. Great racing. Nathan Eastup in third. Here comes Slide Job Scott. Can he gain on his lead, or did he use up his tires coming up the way he did after, especially sliding? As Al's coming back. Yeah, I think Scott might be out of tires. He's looking for a pit stop or a caution. As his lap times have definitely suffered. Well, not too bad, but definitely have suffered compared to what he was running earlier. Right now, second place, Greg Wood ran the fastest lap last time by. Can he close in on our leader? He is definitely visually closing, as either he got those tires cooled or he figured out a different line. Let's see what the weather's doing. Still currently the same as it was at the start of the race. Kyle Harbin in the lead. Greg Wood in second. As the sun has gone down, that's got to help with the grip level. Nathan Eastup way back in this 3rd position. He's about almost 4 seconds off the lead. Slide Job Scott kind of stuck back here in 4th. I don't know if he's got anything left in those tires, or did he use all the good? Kevin Gibney looking faster as he's working on Al. Meanwhile, we got a battle with Ron Morris and Spencer. Well, nope, take that back. Ron Morris and Johnny G out in the back of the pack. Ron Morris finally decided to go. Meanwhile, back at the front, looks like this lead is stabilized some to 0.3 of a second. Greg Wood tried to dig in on the 34. He sends it in there hard. Definitely took some of that. Took a few laps and got some heat out of those tires. That's what I'm assuming he did. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. As it looks like Slide Job Scott and Johnny G were collected. Not really sure what happened there. Let's go take a look. Oh, Scott lost it coming out of 4, and John copied him. As we stay green since I slid out of the way. Kyle Harbin in the lead. Greg Wood lost some ground. Did he get sideways? These tires are probably starting to go on these guys. Meanwhile, almost 5 seconds back, we got Nathan Eastep. Alfred Denny in that 4th position. Kevin up to 5th. Having a good premiere in this series. John Garrett on his heels, and here comes Ron Morris. Behind him, we got Spencer Teal in the 8th position, and Christopher in 9th. Slide Job Scott for his 2nd slide of the day, back to 10th, and Johnny G sitting in that 11th position, and Angel back at 12th. Good for Angel for staying out there and sticking through it, though, man. This has not been an easy race for him, but he hasn't rage quit. You gotta respect that out of Angel. I don't care how much of a butter knife he is. Kyle Harbin in the lead. 5 seconds back to 3rd place Eastep. 1.3 to Greg Wood, as Kyle Harbin has to feel good about where he's at right now. 46 laps completed. We are less than 30 laps to go. All green flag, big surprise after watching the heats. But like I said, last time they did the same thing. But when they came to the feature, they got it figured out. Greg Wood sitting in 2nd, losing ground to Harbin. Nathan Eastep, is he closing the gap to 2nd? As we got a battle back here between John Garrett and Kevin as they get into each other. John Garrett's going to get around Kevin. Kevin back to 6th. John Garrett to 5th. As Kevin just kind of gives him the spot. Spencer Teal in the 6th position. He's got to feel good about that. Or 7th, sorry. Back to the front. Still pulling Greg Wood. 1.5 seconds to 2nd place. Greg Wood sitting 2nd. Nathan Eastep. Is he gaining? That's my question. Hold on, there's a lot of cool things. Let's see. Boom. Let's do it like this. All right, so it looks like Greg Wood ran faster laps except for lap 49. So Nathan Eastep might start gaining on him. Oops, not what I meant to do. Greg Wood sitting in that 2nd position, 25 laps to go. Kyle Harbin easily in the lead. Nathan Eastep sitting back here in 3rd as these guys are really spread out. Alfred Denny, John Garrett, Kevin, Spencer, Chris. Here comes Ron up underneath the 16. He's going to send it in at 3 and 4. Roadblock Ron in that fireball, number 76, trying to take that 8th spot away from Chris. He sends it into 1 and 2. Kyle Harbin hoping they don't get together. Wants him to race clean. Chris gives it to him. Ron Morris up to 8th. Slide Job Scott sitting in 10th. He's got to be out of tires after 2 slides like he had. And Johnny G in that 11th position. Angel still out there grinding. Kyle Harbin, good run out of him. What do you guys think today? Are you surprised that they've been able to keep it as clean as they have since we went green flag racing in the feature? I mean, for you, those of you that watch the heat races, what do you think? Type it down in the chat. What you think? As Harbin is almost out to 2 seconds over Greg Wood, and Nathan is definitely closing the gap as he is less than 3 seconds ahead of or behind Greg Wood. So E-Step is definitely closing the gap on this number 13. Kyle Harbin in the lead, comfortably, having a great run here tonight. 20 laps to go. 20 more laps to be perfect. As Kevin has an issue, but he's able to get it going straight again. No caution. Let's see what happened to him. Probably just got loose like they all have. Coming out of 2, that's what looks like happened. Just back end stepped out. Oh, he got the wall. 19 laps to go. Everybody but Harbin, I guarantee, are begging for a caution right now. As Kyle Harbin, Greg Wood, Nathan Easton. Oh, Gibney's got to battle it out with Johnny G. As you can see, Harbin in the background, 18 laps to go. Neither one of these guys want to go a lap down. They don't want to have to deal with that. Slide Job Scott trying to make his way up through the field after his second slide of the day. Johnny G on the heels of Kevin Gibney. Oh, Johnny got a little squirrely, diving it down into 1 and 2. Gibney off the wall, trying to give John room. All happening in front of our leader, Kyle Harbin. Oh, Gibney definitely is having a hard time handling that number 31 at this point, as tires have definitely fallen off for a lot of these guys. We got 16 laps to go. 16 laps to go. Kyle Harbin, 2.5 seconds out from Greg Wood. Greg Wood is only 1.8 seconds ahead of third place Nathan Eastep. Nathan Eastep is starting to close that gap. Is it enough or is it too little too late? Last lap. Let's see. So Eastep has taken roughly about 1/10 of a second off a lap. I don't think he's got enough time if he does that. I think he'll run out of laps. He's got to find some more speed somewhere. Harbin getting close to those lap cars. Lap cars may play a big role here. You know, they all want to be respectful to the leader, but none of them want to go a lap down. Usually, it's easier to be the second place car battling the lap cars than the first place car because they're not battling you to keep from going a lap down at that point if you're second. So we'll see how lap cars play a role as we got 13 laps to go here tonight. Chris up into the wall. That's going to let Gibney by. As Kyle Harbin jumps underneath the 16. He's going to lap the 16 to Christopher. Set his sights on Kevin as he's got 12 laps to go. 12 perfect laps left for Kyle Harbin. Doesn't want to give it away as he did lose some ground on second place making that pass. Right? The closer in the front from Southern Grown, Kyle Harvick in the lead. 11 laps to go. Ooh, Greg, where'd you go? Greg Wood in the pits. Can't do it anymore. Did he have an issue? Or did he just decide to pit? Greg Wood jumps into the pits. Ten laps to go. As Greg Wood is just now to his pit stall. Oh, he missed it. Sorry, Greg. Nathan Eastep in second. Do they have to pit? Are they going to be short on gas? Is that why Greg went ahead and hit his pit stop now? There are cars pulling off as Harbin pulls off. They do have to pit. So it's going to be all about not making mistakes at this point and hoping the caution doesn't come out. Eastep in the lead. 9 laps to go. Let's see. Greg Wood did lose 2 laps. So if you go into the pits, well, you're going to lose at least 1 lap. We're going to find out how far behind Harbin ends up. As Harbin's coming out his pit, I think only 1 lap down. So Harbin's going to come out. So I guess everybody has to pit. Braun, Scott, Johnny G, all in the pits now. That puts... Oh, Greg Wood crashes. But he is able to get off the track. Let's see what happened to Greg. Oh, it's going to have those cold tires. Oh, he catches the apron. Oh, no. What happened to Greg? Eastep in the lead. Of course. Slide job Scott coming out the pit road. Here comes Eastep. John Garrett's going to inherit the lead. Chris Pendle sitting in 4th. Angel has gained 1 spot now that Greg Wood is off. So Kyle Harbin, as John Garrett jumps down into the pits, Chris Pendle is going to get the lead. Did he already pit? Was this an odd strategy that might have worked? Not sure right now, but we're going to find out as we got 5 laps to go. Chris Pendle to the point, and he's going to take the lead right there. Kyle Harbin. Let's see. I got to get our own roadblock run. So Chris with a 4.6 second lead over Kyle Harbin. Does Chris have to pit, or did he save enough gas? He's still out there. 4 laps to go. 4.3 seconds too. Those guys are gaining in a hurry. Does he have enough time with 4 laps to go? It looks like he's trying to save. He's trying to make it work. 3.8 seconds as Eastep took the spot away from Harbin. Eastep taking the position away from Harbin. Harbin would inherit the lead had it gone green, had it gone the rest of the way and Chris pitted. But right now it doesn't look like Chris is going to pit. So we're going to watch this number 16. And we're going to keep an eye on Harbin and see if he's able to fight back against. I'm going to keep an eye on that gap. See if he's able to fight back against Nathan Eastep. 2 laps to go. Does Chris have enough gas? 2.5 seconds back. Less than 2.5 seconds back. What happened? Greg? Chris in the lead. 1.2 seconds ahead of Eastep. He's going to get the white flag this time by. Can he make it on gas? That's the question. Will a gas mileage game win? Here comes Eastep running hard. Does Chris have it? Chris hits the wall. Here comes Eastep for the lead. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Eastep to the lead through 3 and 4. Harbin gets blocked by roadblock Ron. Eastep coming across to turn 4. He's going to win this thing. Poor Harbin there, getting blocked by lap cars. There should be. I don't know, because I probably picked the wrong one at the start of the race. Now you can hear him. Yeah, I picked the wrong speaker when because I gotta change it every time I use it. Nobody said anything the whole race. You're the first one. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Mr. Denny. Scott celebrating with his teammates, I guess, or just getting in the way, one or the other. As Eastup takes the win. Harbin in second. Alfred Denny in third. Let's go ahead and pull in third place. Alfred Denny. No, don't go. You left me. Not too much smoke. All right. There we go. Still a lot of smoke, but I'm going to go ahead and bring in third place, Alfred Denny. Yeah, I hear you. Hello, James in the booth. Got a copy? Man, that was an exciting one. I mean, I can't believe Chris clobbered the wall, but man, he was trying to do it on gas, which was a pretty bold move.
Something.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, but you were able to get up to that third position.
Right. You got me?
Yeah, I clicked over because nobody could hear you. Yeah, that was a pretty good run here out of you today. I mean, after the heat races, I mean, you guys had been wondering what to expect in the future, but it kind of fell in place with like last week, except even cleaner, where you guys were able to run all the laps under green. Were you surprised?
Very surprised. It was a real slick track out there. Everyone did a real good job keeping it clean. I know there's a few spins, but you know, we let iRacing dictate the cautions. That way there's no, you know, interference by us. So sucks because I know Angel had a rough night. He spun a few times, but
Yeah,
he didn't finish last at least. I'm not sure what happened to Greg. I didn't see where he ended up.
Yeah, he ended up with
internet connection, or
he had some pit stop issues.
Gotcha. Yeah, we didn't expect that either. So nobody really knew. We had 100% fuel, but it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, it was just short at that, except for Chris.
Yeah, once he got the damage, he was like, "Oh, maybe I'll start saving." It's good strategy. It almost worked.
That almost worked. He just had to save a little too much. And then I don't know if he saw Nathan coming or what, but he clobbered the wall.
I think he was trying to maybe get out of the way once he ran out of gas or something. I don't know.
Okay. Man, good run here tonight. Anybody you want to thank? I know you guys got a grocery list.
Yeah, everyone in this league, honestly, because they've all been helping out a ton with, you know, we got Gibney in last minute and getting substitutions for everybody. And then, you know, partners over at Deep for helping set it all up in the first place. And then the usual sponsors, which I'll leave for Nate. Blackwater Suds, though. Go buy the soap. That's one of my favorites. So Deep Racing's the promo code. Save 10%. That's how we all race so clean, is we use Blackwater Suds.
I thought that might have been why it was so slick on the track today, because somebody left their suds out there.
It could be.
All right, brother. Good run here tonight. I'm going to go talk to Harbin.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Let's send Deep Racing back to Deep Racing and pull in. I guess we're not going to talk to Harbin. Where are you, Harbin? Well, I was going to talk to Harbin, but he disappeared.
Oh, are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm going to send you away. I'll talk to you.
All right.
Go away. Yeah, I see it. Well, you gotta feel like that one kind of got stolen from you. Like so many laps after the tires were wore up out a little bit. Seems like the car really came to you, and pit stops and just Nathan probably being better on the fresh tires got you, and he got around, and then roadblock Ron.
Yeah, it was a bummer. I mean, leading that many laps and the pit stop definitely killed me. I should have practiced pitting, but I came off the apron or got on the apron way too soon. I should have drove it deeper coming to the pits, and he ate up my 3.5 second lead. He must have nailed it perfect, but congrats to him.
Oh, you had like a 5 second lead on him when you went in, but I think some of that was on the track because Nathan was really fast on new tires. It seemed to make a difference, but you seemed to really come to life as those tires started to wear in. As Craig really tried to work you, but you kept just driving around him, and then once you got around him, you drove away.
Yeah, I knew I felt like I was a little faster than him. Every time he'd get away a little bit, I'd suck him back in, but it was just trying to pass him clean. And once I passed him clean, I was able to drive out, and I didn't realize we didn't have enough gas until I had like 5 laps to go on my gas. I was like, damn, man, I could have ran away with this one, but sure enough, did it to myself pretty much on the pit stop.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something that in these things, I don't think you guys have ever done, and I don't think anybody expected with 100% fuel that you guys weren't going to be able to make it to the end on 75 laps.
Yeah, I definitely expected us to be able to make it. I was very surprised I wasn't able to.
Still a great finish here for you tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Just deep racing guys. I mean, Alfred, everybody. I mean, deep racing, my teammates at Southern Grown Racing Series. Y'all check that out. It'll be cranking back up sometime in October. Just everybody in this league running clean, and it's just fun little late model league.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun race tonight. Go out there, celebrate that second, and sing in the rain.
Yeah, thank you, buddy, and thank you for broadcasting.
No problem.
Thanks,
All
man.
right, Kyle Harbin with the solid second place finish. I mean, he really had this thing in the bag, but it just didn't quite work out for him today, as pit stops played a nasty role in this, and just couldn't quite make it. But we're gonna go ahead and pull in our race winner. Well, now I'm ready to talk to you, Nathan. James in the booth. Get a copy.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Man, you made it way too smoky for me to get good pictures of these cars here tonight.
Oh, whoops. Was a little excited.
I get it. You were fast in that old timer hat company, number 55 here tonight. I mean, Harbin was fast, but something happened in the pit stops. I don't know if it was fresher tires or just a mistake on pit lane, but man, you were able to eat up that 5 second lead, take it away from him, and have a little help from those lap cars battling in front of him.
Yeah, in practice, I practiced getting on pit road one time just to see like where he needed to kind of hit your points at. Then we started the race and we were pacing, and I told Al, I was like, "Are you sure you made it so we had enough fuel to get to the end?" He was like, "I'm not sure," because it was saying like 90 laps from where we first started.
Yeah,
but I guess it wasn't quite right. But
can't trust the iRacing gas.
Nope. And I don't know what happened there. I kind of ran it back down because I was saving tires the first 50 laps, and then I started like turning it on a little bit, and I think I had them down to like 4.4 seconds, somewhere around there, like 4.4 to 4.8, where we did pit stops, and then I was coming off a pit road, and I saw him on my relative was still behind me. I was like, oh god! So I like got on it as fast as I could, getting off a pit road, and I think me saving tires early in the race was the difference there.
Well, I was watching your teammate Chris. I mean, like, he had some issues early and then decided to save fuel. He almost came away with the steal here tonight. I mean, you seen him, and I seen you just digging in on him. Did you think he was going to take it? I mean, I think he ran out of gas in the last lap.
Yeah, he crashed, so he had some damage. So I was chasing him down pretty good, but I think if he had enough fuel, he would have got it tonight. I don't think I would have gotten there to him, but
yeah, I think you were 1.2 seconds back when we started the last lap, and yeah, I think if he hadn't run out, I think even as slow as he was to save fuel, I don't think you would have caught him.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, that was an impressive move, but not as impressive as making a perfect pit stop and taking the W this time, and you don't have to be the bridesmaid.
Yeah, I know. That's actually 2 in a row for me for leagues because I won the Michigan race on Friday, so
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Oh, of course. But last week you were second here, so that's all we care about right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, right.
We don't
Well,
care
and
about your other wins.
Yeah, I won a heat tonight
Yeah.
too, so I think I'm going to make up pretty well in the points.
Yeah, no, definitely a good night for you guys. Now, other than Blackwater's Suds, is there anybody you want to thank here tonight? Because Al did that one, left the rest of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have Circle B Diecast and Old Timer Hat Company. On both those websites, if you use promo code Deep Racing, that's all caps and no spaces. For Circle B, orders of $20 or more, you get free shipping. And then at Old Timer Hat Company, you get 10% off your order.
All right, well, good run here tonight. And now I do care about Friday's win because I'm going to ask you, do you think you can make it 3 race wins in a row tomorrow?
We're going to, well, tomorrow I probably won't make it, but we'll try again on Friday. We'll try again on Friday for the 3 in a row of races I'm in.
Yeah, as long as you're winning every race you're in, you're good.
Yep, I'll take that.
Easy logic there. All right, brother. Good run tonight, and go ahead, go and celebrate. And your Bills are going to be playing soon.
Yes, I cannot wait.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, you too, man.
All right, guys. Good night here of racing. Is we're going to do a quick rundown of tonight's finishing order. Scroll. Feature. And show. All right. Tonight's race winner, Nathan Eastep. Second place, Kyle Harbin. Third place, Alfred Denny. Fourth place, John Garrett. Fifth place, Scott. Slide job, Scott. Spencer Teal in sixth. Chris in seventh. Ron in eighth. Johnny G in ninth. Kevin Gibney in his first race with these guys, 10th. Angel in 11th. And Greg Wood finishes 12th. Guys, until next time,